Hi guys, my name is Anna and I'm into the binary options trading. That's a little bit windy because I'm in Dubai Resort and I'm at the Lamborghini. So guys, if you want to know more, if you want to get more results, profits, knowledges, you can just proceed to my Telegram link, to my Telegram channel where I post 12 signals per day and you can use it and get the same. And it can be that fast. These awesome candles gave me the hope that it's gonna be the rising in the end. So yes, that we are actually at the end of it. I was trying just to talk and ignore all the fact that it was actually kind of wasting. Hi guys, my name is Anna and you know where I am. I am just right there at the pocket option platform. We're gonna be trading, testing strategies, getting profits, all that I love and all that you love. I hope so. Okay, we gotta be going. And here we are getting started. Of course, switching to the 1 minute and 300 something about 50, 343 if you can be just precisely correct. Currencies, commodities with the biggest payouts, and we don't have not only with the biggest payouts, but we can just leave it. And going with all these setups for Kaplan channel, and that's gonna be 26. Yeah, yep. I know it. You can be just muted because that's the risk. The bigger numbers you take, the bigger risk is just maybe for me because I get used to some smaller periods and I just based a lot of my tradings to all these numbers a little bit less than 10, and maybe that's the problem, that I just get used to react to some numbers, to some periods, and indicators for me are just quite same in most of the cases, and changing it's changing the tradings, if I'm being honest. 15 seconds candle, scale and channel, rate of change, and OSMA, and we're going and starting. And right here, I think it's gonna be quite simple today, and this time I'm getting with the I'm just gonna leave something in case if something is gonna be wrong. But here we are with the two options, if I'm being honest. I think we're gonna get downward and that's the only option, but the thing is, or that's gonna be the big downward trend, still that's gonna be the big falling, because you can see that we had it, and with the Kaplan channel we can see that perfectly. Or it's just gonna be the pattern, because if you can see how this big tendency was actually going on, we've been upward and downward, but the lowest points were a little bit lower each time, and that's actually how we go where we are. Okay, here we are with the 15 seconds left. We started to get back, so we just repeating the pattern. And if I'm being honest, I am not at the highest point, but I think it's gonna be all nice because 15 seconds candles, and it's just it can be that fast. Ooh, look at this one. That's the big, enormously big fallen. I'm gonna get somewhere here because I've been, being honest, a bit checking that before. Okay, we almost doubling what we actually had in the beginning for the second bat, and right there you can trust OSMA candles. You can see that we actually trying to get above zero, and we're gonna rely on that. Then if you're gonna be checking the rate of change, you can see that actually it's been a button, seems like it's been kind of low position, and we may, of course, go lower, because the thing is with this OSMA or with this rate of change stuff, the whole chart can be adjusted, so it's not like the stable position, and this is why I don't love it much. And I must say, if you're gonna be checking the Kaplan channel and the whole tendency, it's just like we're gonna get downward because we just finishing the pattern. You can see with the rate of change, so we've been actually getting downward, but these awesome candles gave me the hope that it's gonna be the rising in the end. So yes, that we are actually at the end of it. But if you're gonna be checking all the patterns, that's been tricky. That's been tricky. That's been tricky. Okay. Let's go for something else. We're gonna be just doubling that once again. And right there, I just do think we're gonna be getting downward. That's again, actually, if you're gonna be checking, this is 15 seconds candles, and we can see these candles quite small. That's the better one. That means that it's been playing and switching, so it's actually jumping. But you can see that. Why I love Kelvin channel, because in most of the cases, this Kelvin channel is supposed to be covering the whole candle situation, and you can see that actually that we are at the highest part of it. We can go upward a little bit. That's fine. Nothing is wrong. Nothing is broken. But anyway, we gotta get back. We gotta get back inside of it. And of course, it is moving. It is adjusting, but it doesn't work like maybe the Bollinger Bands with, you know, just the opening line like that. No, the Kelvin channel is kind of channel and it's stable. That was, I was trying just to talk and ignore all the fact that it was actually kind of risky. And look at this. I think it's not my hero. I gotta get. Ooh. Let's take it. And it's gonna be the downward one. Finally, I hope you can see that. You can see with the awesome candles, you can see the rate of change, and you can actually see that with the Kelvin channel. We need to get back. We need to get back to the Kelvin channel. We need to get downward from the highest point of the rate of change, and we can see with the candles of the awesome we're getting downward. Let's wait. At least this one we can skip it and be patiently waiting. Look at that. Maybe it's not that big. Oh, maybe it's trying to get upward. I don't know why, but that's the perfect one. Oh my God. This is the situation. And this is the situation that we've actually been designed and created for this type of strategy. That's just beautiful. How about 400? Okay. Confirm and done. That was beautiful. I don't know, it was kind of fast and that was painless. That's how I love it. And that was amazingly good. That was working just nicely. There is nothing else I can actually command or add. This is the working one. I recommend it, right? And guys, don't forget, want to get more, want to know more, you know where to find me, all the links, the only one official ones, just right there, somewhere in the channel you can find it, and get in touch.